Alright everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing my movie accurate Woody. I am super happy with how this guy turned out. I really did have to lock in with the accuracy on this guy, because I wanted to make him in time for Toy Story 5. So firstly, the head is 3D printed, thanks to the voice actor of Oranga, if you don't know what it's worked on, the creator of Fazbear and the Crew, and a really close friend of mine for printing out this head. For the body, I actually did a lot of work, and I'm really happy with it. So, let's just get into what I've done. So, firstly, I'll go through the obvious things. I replaced the head to this 3D printed one. I replaced the hands. I repainted the belt buckle, holster, and I repainted the spurs. I added a silver line and real gem to the holster, pearlized buttons. Then I re-sewed the arms and torso into this more nice sort of pill shape. Then I redid the vest, ironed it out, re-sewed it, and added this border, which gives it a much more accurate look. I did this to the collar, because originally it would be tucked in, which looks kind of dumb. This is how it's meant to look. I added a slow retracting pull string. Doesn't say anything, but it still is really cool. I also re-sewed the legs a little bit, gives them a slightly more round shape. I gave him a UK Mattel badge, which is magnetic. I also repainted it to be a brighter gold. For the hat, it's mostly the same, besides I added some fabric in it, and I added leather cording around the edge, so when I have it on Woody's head, it's not a tight fit, so it's sort of balanced, but it looks really nice. For the eyes, what I did for the eyes is I painted the head, I sprayed it with a gloss finish, masked the hair, and then sprayed it with matte to give it this sort of look. Then I got water slide decals, which if you don't know how they work, you print something out on the paper, then you spray it with a clear spray, that'll make it stabilised, and then when it comes in contact with water, you're able to just slide it off and place it onto the surface, which gives it this really nice look, which makes it really good to get these sort of details that are really complex, like the eyes, where it's really hard to replicate. For the hairlines, I tried to get them as accurate as I could. I'm not the best at painting them. But yeah, the hair hasn't got the best texture, but I just want the face to look the best it could be. And for the eyebrows, they do have their little eyebrow lines, all 6 of them. I did actually add the blush and lips to Woody as well. Here, you can see it. Then for the handkerchief, I re-sewed and then hot glued it so it had this sort of more sharp look. It looks better from this angle, it looks better from this angle. The pull string ring actually came with the Boy Scots. I just bought a random one and it had the right side pull string ring, so I just used it on Woody. He hasn't got any voice lines, as I said before. He is just a voice box. It's not a voice box, it's just a pull string. But I do still really like it. Of course, Toy Story 5, he doesn't have a voice box, but I don't really care. I like going off of the earlier ones, because that just looks kind of boring, which that really helps add some life into Woody, if you get what I mean. I also really like how the buttons look. For the boot, I did put Andy on it, because I have based this guy for Toy Story 2. You can actually see that if you look at the head. He's got the slightly more spread out eyes, and the eyebrows are more of a V shape, if you get what I mean. Whereas the newer ones, it's more flat. You can also see it's different from Toy Story 1, because in Toy Story 1 he has a much more bulged out chin, smoother on the Toy Story 2 design. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this guy turned out. And he really does feel like I'm holding the real Woody from Toy Story in my hands. The badge looks perfect. Everything on him looks almost perfect. I do plan on making more like Buzz, but that might not be for a bit. Some other details is I added extra stuffing where the arm got re-sewed, because he actually does have that in the films. So you can sort of feel it, whereas this arm is a lot more flat. Yeah, the badge on the magnet is a little bit loose, but it's not a big deal. I'd rather have it be magnetic or than like a pin, because I don't like having a hole in my Woody's vest. So yeah, that's all. And I'm really happy with how this guy turned out. So see everyone on the next video. Bye bye.